Harry and Meghan's six whole episodes, six-part Netflix series has been shortlisted for a prestigious industry award. They are up for a Hollywood Critics Award. The series sparked plenty of controversy, and it was the second most watched documentary in Netflix history. Well, there we go. Joining me now is our very own, in a way, Los Angeles correspondent, Paul Duddridge, who's the host of the Politics People podcast. Great stuff. Great to have you on. Thank you very, very much. I never thought that I would be talking about Harry and Meghan award winners, unless, of course, they bought it themselves.
Oh, dear Lord. Listen, you can't be bandying about words like prestigious about this particular award, all right? And I'm seriously, I'm not trying to be snarky or sour grapes or anything, but you know, these awards, you kind of, any kind of word salad, Hollywood Critics Association or whatever, people are reporting it as if it's prestigious. These awards have only existed since 2016, when they were called the Streaming Awards, TV and streaming. They are new. The LA Times described this particular award, these awards, nothing to do with Harry and Meghan, as out of the 15 events of the year, this is the 15th. So it is number 15. So let's take prestigious off the table for a moment, shall we? All right.
I'll do that.
And there's no snub to you at all.
That's
it's
fine.
Like, I know your involvement in it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
No, that's absolutely fine. Let me just rephrase that, and then we'll crack on then. So, Harry and Meghan's six-part Netflix series has been shortlisted for a bang average industry award. There we go. Right, but it is for their Netflix six-part docu-series,
it is,
as it were. And is that singularly based around the fact that so many people watched it? Which, to be fair, I mean, is normally a pretty good mark of success. Although a lot of people watch car crashes.
Look, yeah, but you've got to even look at this. Then look at the category it's nominated in. Best streaming non-fiction series. I mean, it literally is up against Prehistoric Planet 2 and The Reluctant Traveller. Look, this is Everybody Gets a Cup Day award, okay? Look, it just, the news that under the radar is they've been completely overlooked for an Emmy. Who wants an Emmy? Who's ever heard of an Emmy when you could be going up for the HCA TV Awards? So, yes, obviously, look, this is perhaps not the bauble that it's being described as by whoever is pulling the strings at Montecito PRHQ at the moment. It really is. I think I've got one, but I can't remember. But we will know the results. They're nominated now. Costs $300 to submit to be nominated, but they've been nominated, and we'll find out the results on August 13th. And Hollywood is agog. Honestly, we're on the edge of our seats.
Well, it certainly sounds like it, absolutely. And having to pay to enter an award as well, I think, is interesting. But there we go. Is there any talk of a second series?
Oh, I think there's lots of talk about a second series, but the talk is largely, do you think they'll ever give us one? Will we be allowed a second series? Will anybody watch a second series? I don't want them to make us another series. I think that's the level of the talk at the moment. There are talks about other projects, to be fair to them. I think Harry's got his Africa project, but I think that these are, listen, I'm being unkind, but they kind of are contractual obligations. I don't think there's any great appetite to be competing for best streaming non-fiction series in the future and pouring millions of dollars into that. I do think that perhaps that particular venture has hit the buffers.
I was in the Harry and Meghan Netflix documentary not once but twice, and people might find this very hard to believe. I appeared shortly after someone was referring to the gutter press, and I wonder whether or not I should be after some kind of royalties or sharing a stage with Harry and Meghan if they win, because I feel responsible for victory here.
Look, if it keeps going the way it's going, I'd keep your name out of it. They're going to come to you for 500 quid soon. You might have to bail the thing out just by, you're guilty by association. So probably just stay on the down low on that. Don't, just keep my name out of it. It should be your policy.